Hi, fifth years. In today's lesson, we'll be writing paragraph 4, our last but one paragraph of the essay. So it's your last analytical paragraph. What I wanted to talk about was going over the structure of the paragraph again and to talk a little bit about the linking topic sentences and the job of this last but one paragraph. So I've written an example and I'll just talk you through it. So, right, here we can see, sorry, I should get this straight so you can see, there we are. My first couple of sentences are looking at, looking back. So if you remember, a topic sentence should remind me of what you've argued and then finally push on. Now, this topic sentence should be your biggest topic sentence because you've argued more here, okay? Paragraph's 2 topic sentence should just introduce a point because you haven't argued anything yet. But this paragraph, it should be quite chunky. So, there are many examples of contrast used by Blake to drive home social warnings, a reminder of my argument. Firstly, Blake contrasts an affectionate, simplistic tone with an adult warning, stressing Rose's naivety. That was paragraph 2. Paragraph 3, next, the oxymoron, if you remember Crimson Joy, warns against the danger of giving in to lustful or political desires. Finally, so this is where I'm pushing onwards with, it's a sense of grandeur, sense of this is my best idea. Finally, it is Blake's use of contrast through rhyme that drives home a powerful warning to Rose. Notice I put contrast through rhyme. If I just said rhyme, I'm not really answering the question. Remember, the whole question is quite tricky. It's asking me to pick out a contrast everywhere. So I've done it again, reminding you. Okay, the end, so this is why I say where the quote comes from. The ending is powerful because it forecasts Rose's doom whilst linking it to her sins through rhyme. Blake warns the worm has found out thy bed of crimson joy, and his dark secret love does thy life destroy. Now, a lot of people just say, oh, look, joy and destroy rhymes. I need to have the full lines to see where, so you'll have to quote the three lines to show me the message of the rhyme, how it summarises the ideas of joy and destroy. Don't just say joy and destroy rhymes, quote everything, okay? And such a tiny poem that we can really afford to do that. Right, so now this is my analysis. So first of all, I'm going to have to talk about the contrast, and I'm saying what it is, how on earth is this contrast somehow linked to a social warning? The full rhyme highlights the dire consequence of the joy, whether it is sexual desire, revolutionary revenge. Indeed, destroy is an absolute. So, destroy is it will happen. It's not an absolute neither. You're either there or you're not. I'm not saying it will really hurt you. I'm saying it will end you. That is an absolute. Okay. The consequence is inevitable using Old Testament. Using Old Testament biblical language, Blake warns of the wrath of God. So the Old Testament, the first kind of books of the Bible, are very harsh. Like, don't do this. This is a sin. So I'm saying that this is very strict biblical language. Importantly, the language still is in the present tense, destroy, suggesting, although the decay of Rose has started, it could be stopped. It's not destroyed. Destroyed is in the past tense, meaning you're gone. It's still destroy is in the present. It's happening, it started, but it's not complete. Through rhyme then, Blake's warning is complete. England is suffering from a spiritual crisis with sin and sexual violence ruining any sense of honour, but also the political crisis, which will destroy every part of human society. You might say to yourself, I've heard that before, that's like the last paragraph. Yes, I'm bringing together all the social warnings to a one-er here. These are not new ideas. These are ideas I've rehashed and put in a more kind of linking them all up together way. So finally, I'm saying what all his ideas are. Through contrast, Blake is pleading with us to rein in our selfish desires and to think about the political and spiritual risks we are taking. To the upper classes, this poem delivers a scathing warning about the consequences of greedy, immoral behaviour. Because it dawned on me that, yeah, this might be a warning to everybody, to the lower classes, don't go for revolution, it'll end in chaos. But it's also a warning to the upper classes, don't be so greedy, because if a revolution happens, you're going to regret it. Okay, so this is looking at the structure of at the last but one paragraph, where you really, the end of the paragraph where the social warnings all come together is important. And particularly focusing on the linking topic sentences here, reminding me of my argument. Now, let's be honest. Say now you are writing an essay and you're wanting to pass because it's not going well. The last thing you would really need to think about is linking topic sentences like this. This is like the massive icing on the cake, okay? If it's far more important for you just to put your point down, answering the question, giving me some evidence and then analysing it, and then moving on, point, evidence, analysing. This is an ideal situation, okay, this bit and this bit. We're talking A grades here. So if we're not there yet, remember, you would just tell me your point, what you're looking at, how it fits the question, give me a quote, and then explain how whatever quote you've chosen, what is it in that quote that answers the question? So you can take this down a notch to be simpler. What would I rather have? Would I rather have lovely, beautiful linking topic sentences with hardly any analysis? No. I'd rather have, first of all, chunky analysis, and then this is the icing on the cake, or the cherry on the icing, whatever metaphor you want to use. Okay, hope this helps somewhat. Remember, it's a work in progress, and I will be happy to look at your examples and comment on them. I'm not expecting this standard yet. Okay.